As an athlete, it's easy to feel like you have to fit into a certain box. When I finally kind of broke that mold and did what works for my body and what works for my happiness, I was able to be at peace with that. Growing up in San Diego, there's riding year-round, and there's tons of riding, but there's not the best riding. And honestly, it makes you a great rider because of that. You learn to ride the sandy, blown-out turns. I think I'm still ever-changing and finding my balance of what works for me. I took up climbing. Back in 2020, I broke my arm. And when it came time to riding a bike, I was scared. I didn't want to test it, and so climbing was my next best option. And now it's kind of continued as a cross-training thing. There's always that image that you're supposed to always be riding bikes and you're always supposed to be stoked on it. And I realized I wasn't happy riding every day. I'm only professional at one activity, but I do a handful of them and it makes me happy. So why not? I feel like a lot of athletes struggle with imposter syndrome, especially this day and age with social media. There's the comparison of followers and race results, and I feel like that's kind of with being a professional athlete these days, is you're not only an athlete competing, you're having to vouch for yourself, negotiate for yourself, being confident in your worth, which isn't always easy.
Looked like you knew where you were going that time.
It was always rad growing up, having a brother so involved in the industry. He definitely gave me a boost early on, but it's been nice to find my own path, my own identity in the industry. And it's cool when we can come together at the end of the day for some events. I'm a shy person, so I think I cling a bit more to animals. Horses give me that time to reset and relax. Crazy horse girl, whatever.
She kind of smiles and gouges a lot with the bit.
Horses need consistency. You're managing your anxiety and stressors. They're all things that you think about and you need to do on the bike. And so it's kind of like parallels in the same way. It's horsepower versus human power. At the end of the day, I'm my own worst critic. And I've learned that I need to give myself more grace and enjoy the simple pleasures of what makes me happy in life. I'm truly proud to work with a brand like Specialized. They've allowed me to be me, and they've never tried to fit me into a box. So if anything, they've opened up avenues of opportunities for me. And to that, I'm thankful.